Full spoilers ahead for Star Wars Ahsoka. Ahsoka Episode 5 is out, so here's my video breakdown of the episode, and at the end I'll share my thoughts. Episode 5, titled Shadow Warrior, starts on Cetos, where we see the destroyed map on the ground. Hera is searching for Ahsoka and Sabine at the map site, but can't find them. Instead, she finds Huyang standing there all by himself, holding Sabine's helmet. He's saying that they didn't stay together and that they never listen. We do the intro and then we go back to the world between worlds where Ahsoka and Anakin are talking. He explains that she has lost her fight with Baylan, and the fact that she remembers means she has a chance. He then says that he has one more lesson to teach her. He ignites his lightsaber and says she can either live or die, and they begin a lightsaber duel. Back in the real world, Carson Teva is telling Hera that if they don't report in, that the New Republic will come looking for them. He also says that Senator Organa can only give them cover for so long. Senator Organa? Yep, that's Leia. Cool Easter egg. Jason then says that he can hear something happening in the water. He has Hera listen closely to the waves, and with the Force theme playing, they can hear lightsabers clashing. Hera then sends everyone back out to search over the water. In the world between worlds, Ahsoka and Anakin are having an awesome lightsaber duel. Ahsoka is able to hold her own, but as she says that he has nothing left to teach her, he destroys the floor beneath her and she falls. She then gets up, but not where she was. It's very foggy, but out of the fog runs clone troopers. We're back in the Clone Wars, Ryloth to be exact. Ahsoka is confused about what's happening. They then have a discussion about what it means to be a Jedi, and Ahsoka says what if she doesn't want to fight. He then replies by saying, then you'll die. There's then a really cool shot of Anakin switching between himself and Vader. On Cetos, they are not able to find anything over the water. Jason then says that they need to go as low to the water as they can because he can sense something close. We are then at the Siege of Mandalore, and we see more live-action clone troopers, Rex, and we even see some Darth Maul Mandalorian super commandos. Anakin and Ahsoka start talking again, and he tells her that she did well, and that she's a warrior as he trained her to be, and that she's a part of a legacy. She says that her part of that legacy is one of death and war. He tells her that she's more than that, because he's more than that. She tells him that he is more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized. Anakin then says back to the beginning. He takes out his lightsaber and turns it on, and instead of it being blue, it's red. He says again, live or die. They begin to duel, and Anakin is overpowering her. He kicks her, and she goes back into the world between worlds. As Anakin's coming through the smoke, you can hear Vader's breathing, and as the light is flashing, he again switches between himself and Vader. He disarms her, but she is able to get his lightsaber out of his hands, and it looks like she's going to kill him. Her eyes even turn yellow, which shows that she does have some anger in her, but she throws it away and says that she wants to live. He steps back, his eyes go back to normal, and he says, there's hope for you yet. He then disappears. Ahsoka is then submerged in water and wakes up back in the real world, where Hera and the others have found her. As Ahsoka wakes up, she is greeted by Huyang, who tells her what's been happening and that they've not found Sabine. Ahsoka comes out of the ship, and Hera asks her where Sabine is. Ahsoka then uses Force Echo and finds that she at least didn't die on Cetos. Hera says that they need to go after them, but Ahsoka tells her that it's not that simple. Carson then comes up to tell Hera that the fleet is on its way, but not to help. Hera then goes to deal with them, while Ahsoka tries to figure out a way to find Sabine. And as she looks up, she sees the Purrgil and gets an idea. Hera is talking to Mon Mothma, and since they have no evidence of the Imperials, she must return to Coruscant for trial. Ahsoka then comes in and tells them that she knows how to find Sabine. They find one of the big ones in the pod and head towards it. Ahsoka then goes outside the ship, and we see that she's in her white robes. The big Purrgil then comes right up to the ship. Carson contacts Hera to report that the New Republic has arrived, and she tells him not to let them get close so that they don't scare off the Purrgil. The New Republic arrives, and Carson tries to stall them as best he can. Ahsoka puts up her hand to connect with the Purrgil through the Force, and it opens its mouth. Ahsoka tells Huyang to move the ship into the whale's mouth. Huyang asks Ahsoka if the Purrgil know where Sabine went. to which she says she has no idea. He says that they could go anywhere, but Ahsoka says that it's better than going nowhere. The Purrgil then leave the atmosphere and get ready to jump to hyperspace. Ahsoka tells Hera that she'll find them. They then jump on their way to another galaxy. So that's the episode. Another really good one. I can't decide if it's better than the last episode, but either way, it was great. I loved seeing Hayden back playing Anakin. The lightsaber fights were amazing. Remind me a lot of the prequel fights. Seeing all the Purrgil close up, the Clone Wars in live action, the world between worlds, and us finally seeing Ahsoka in her white robes. All of it was just amazing. So we're on our way to another galaxy, which is the first time that this is happening in Star Wars. So maybe we'll see Thrawn in the next episode, or the one after that. Either way, it's really soon. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alright, goodbye.